The film opens with Abby leaving Las Vegas, her hometown, on a bus headed to Sacramento Community College. As the city disappears behind her, she emails her dad Mick, apologizing for running away and telling him she is done bailing him out, done playing poker underground, and done with everything that came with that life. She wants something completely normal, a fresh start. When the bus pulls into campus, Abby is immediately met by her best friend America, who takes one look at her new preppy wardrobe and is both confused and delighted. America is Abby's roommate, and she quickly catches her up on one important development. She has a boyfriend now, a guy named Shepley, who is absolutely crazy about her. That evening, Shepley takes both of them out, to what turns out to be an underground fight club. Abby is immediately skeptical about the whole thing and is already planning her exit when the MC announces the night's fight. A new challenger named Merrick Young going up against the reigning champion, Travis Mad Dog Maddox. Abby turns around to leave and walks directly into Travis himself. The attraction is instant and mutual, and she stays. The fight is one-sided from the start. Travis dispatches his opponent with ease. Blood spatters across Abby's sweater, and in the chaos of the crowd she is nearly knocked off her feet until Travis catches her. He tells her that having her standing at the front was a problem for him because he never gets distracted. He calls her Pigeon. She does not appreciate the nickname. He apologizes for the sweater. She tells him he is not her type. He tells her he is everybody's type. The next morning, Abby pulls stacks of cash from inside her mattress to pay her semester fees. The bursar tells her the school does not accept cash. After a firm conversation, the bursar makes a one-time exception. At lunch, Abby learns that Travis goes to their school and is Shepley's cousin. When he arrives and cannot place her, Shepley reminds him about the sweater. Travis kisses her hand. Abby is unimpressed. In class, she is caught looking at his Instagram while he sits directly behind her. He teases her until she tells him she will never sleep with him. He says he is not trying to. He just wants to take her to dinner. He picks her up at 8. The dinner that is not a date is both frustrating and fun. Abby insists on splitting the bill. Travis is baffled by her stubbornness, but clearly fascinated by it. They agree on a compromise. They will be friends and nothing more. Abby makes the no-benefits condition explicit. Travis accepts. On the walk home, she accidentally mocks him for being a mama's boy. He tells her his mother died when he was young. She feels awful. He does not hold it against her. They part ways on oddly warm terms for two people who refuse to admit they like each other. A water shutoff at the dorms forces Abby to stay temporarily with America and Shepley, who share an apartment with Travis. Abby wants to leave the moment she finds out. She is persuaded to stay. That night, while studying, she wanders toward Travis's room after hearing a noise, catches him in a private moment, and flees in embarrassment. When the situation resolves itself and Travis appears behind her in the hallway, she hands him a phone number he was left. He throws it away without looking at it. When Abby expresses disbelief, he tells her the encounter was consensual and he owes the woman nothing. He offers Abby his bed. He will sleep beside her, nothing more, because she is the one person he trusts enough to make that offer to. Abby accepts, spends an hour pretending to be asleep while he lies next to her, and manages to make things spectacularly awkward by morning. By now, she has also met Parker, a pre-med student she accidentally hit with a frisbee. He asks her out. She accepts. Parker takes Abby to what turns out to be one of Travis's fights. Abby slips out the back and walks straight into Travis outside the venue. He is annoyed she ignored his texts. She is standing in front of him in a dress that clearly has an effect on him. His opponent walks by and makes a threat. Travis shrugs it off. Abby is worried despite herself, and Travis turns that concern into a bet. If his opponent lands even one punch, Travis abstains for 3 months. If Travis wins clean, Abby moves in for a full month. She accepts. He wins without a scratch. The month that follows is both a slow burn and a slow build. They eat dinner with Shepley and America. They train together in the park. Travis takes Abby home one Sunday to meet his father Jeff and his 4 older brothers, a house full of loud, affectionate hooligans who all fiercely respect their dad. After dinner, the brothers pull out a poker table. Abby tries to bow out. They goad her into joining. Within a few hands, it is obvious she is not a beginner. She wins every round. The brothers love it. Then Thomas pulls up a news article about a poker prodigy from Vegas known as Lucky 13, a girl who bailed out her gambling father for years until the debt finally broke her. The name in the article points straight to Abby. The brothers are thrilled. Travis is quiet. Back at the apartment, things grow warmer by degrees. Tickling turns into something else. A moment of heat ends with Abby pulling back and Travis walking off, fed up with the mixed signals. He tells her he knows how she feels because it is obvious. She calls him a brute and then kisses him again. She tells America in the bathroom she might be in love with him. Travis, meanwhile, sees a message from Mick on her laptop and spends the entire night away, convinced she has a boyfriend. He returns in the morning soaked in alcohol, carrying a cat he has decided to adopt. Abby tells him Mick is her father. He feels like an idiot. She is not ready to forgive him and leaves. Parker finds her later, asleep in the library. He is kind and easy company. He throws Abby a surprise birthday party at the sorority house. But when she arrives, America tells her the whole thing was Travis's idea. The party is the only apology he knew how to make. Abby drinks too much, trying to avoid her own feelings. Parker, to his credit, sees exactly what is happening. He tells her to stop lying to herself and leaves. Travis finds her outside, the two of them finally out of places to run. She is drunk and furious and honest. She calls him a coward for running away instead of asking who Mick was. He tells her he cannot walk away from her, which means it has to be her move. She kisses him and then immediately vomits on his shoes. He takes care of her all night. When she is finally half asleep and rambling, he tells her he is madly in love with her. Knowing she will not remember it in the morning, she calls her dad and for the first time gives him her address. The next afternoon, Travis makes her breakfast in bed. On what is their last official night as roommates, Abby proposes they do something special. One thing leads to another, and they finally give in to everything they have been fighting for weeks. The next morning, she slips out while he is sleeping. A man named Vince stops her in the street. He works for a man named Benny, and Mick owes Benny $100,000. If Abby does not help, Mick loses more than the money. She has no choice but to go to Vegas. Travis finds her missing, discovers the cash stuffed in her mattress, and immediately leaves for Vegas. When Abby arrives at the club and sees how bad the situation truly is, she does what she knows how to do. She sits down at a high-stakes poker table, plays the wide-eyed bimbo who wandered in from a bachelorette party, and quietly wins the full amount. She is about to leave with the chips when an old friend named Jesse, working security, catches her and confiscates everything because she is underage. She calls her dad and tells him to run. She goes back to Benny empty-handed. Then Travis arrives, misreads the scene, and breaks into a fight. Abby gets away, and in a parking lot that night, she overhears the truth. Jesse and Mick colluded. They cashed her winnings, split the money, and planned to skip town together. Her father set her up. Benny never needed saving. He just wanted Abby back at the tables, and Mick helped make it happen. Abby tases Jesse with the device she had been carrying all evening, loads her father's belongings into the car, screams at him for betraying her, and drives away alone. She calls Travis and tells him not to fight. They do not owe Benny anything. The message comes too late. Travis is already in the ring against a man called Chernobyl. Larger, more dangerous, and not fighting by any recognizable rules. Travis takes serious hits. Shepley tries to help and takes hits of his own. Abby fights her way into the venue and when the situation turns critical, hits Chernobyl from behind with a chair. A fire breaks out in the chaos. All three of them get out just in time. Back at the hotel, Abby finally asks Travis why he ever called her pigeon. He tells her that to him it means a dove. Beautiful, a winning hand, someone worth everything. She tells him she loves him. The next morning, loading up to leave Vegas, Travis finds a bag in the car that belonged to Jesse. Beneath a pile of clothes, mixed liquor, and a large amount of cash. The money Abby won, and that was stolen from her, has come back around. She tells him she won it fair and square. They celebrate. They stay another night. The film closes on photographs of Abby and Travis getting married in Las Vegas, surrounded by the people they love. The film ends.